will stay strong because I long for the ones still waiting.
So, my friend, hello, welcome to episode 2 of Rue and Who at Ottos Shrunken Head. It's just the best place on the planet, but you know, I'm learning things every time. Like, now I have to tell guests to bring ID. I never think like that, but in this day and age, you know, when I was a kid, ID was a totally different ballgame than it is today. And by the way, today we do have these beautiful, beautiful drinks at this place, and you're going to want one. So bring your ID to Ottos Shrunken Head, Rue and Who happy hour, 4 to 6 on Wednesdays. Yes, we're getting all, you know, we're staying here. We want this to go good because we like it. So today is May the 26th, and it's Wednesday. It's a big day in life. Do you know what happened on this day? Lisa Marie Presley married Michael Jackson on May 26th. This is their anniversary. Right. I love those two. I love them so. And you know, she came on shuffle in my iPod today. I love her music. Have you ever heard her?
No.
This is Morgan, and Morgan is the Who because Jesus was supposed to be the guest host today.
Well, we messed that one
and
up.
Jesus said his car broke down. So I'm kind of, fuck Jesus.
He was hung up in traffic.
I
I got stuck in the subway.
No, I
today.
love Jesus. I love this Jesus, but like, it's interesting. Even Jesus has woes. And you know, he's human. He's actually human. So anyhow, all right. So that happened today. What else? Whose birthday? It's Lauryn Hill's birthday today.
All right.
You know, it's funny. I actually met her once.
Really?
Miss Hill. That's what everyone calls her. She is a beautiful, beautiful person. It's Helena Bonham Carter's birthday today. You know who that is?
No. She's a beautiful woman.
Somebody once told me I had to watch Fight Club because I reminded them of that person. And I was like, who? And it was her. And I had just like, I know. So I finally saw it. Yeah, I know. Yes, you know, it's you. It's Stevie Nicks' birthday today. And I heard her on the, I heard her last night. Peggy Lee. You remember Peggy Lee?
Yeah, there's a lot of big ones today.
Yeah, guess who else? A really big one. You want to hear whose big birthday? John fucking Wayne. Happy birthday. I don't know. John Wayne's birthday today. Can you believe it? Cowboy. Al Jolson's birthday today. Wow.
A little different.
Yeah, but Lawrence Rockefeller. Isadora Duncan. See, you're someone who would probably know who she is, do you?
Oh, God, I have heat stroke right
Morgan.
now. I know I do.
All right, no Morgan guarantee here.
No, I do.
Okay, but you did fill the hot seat, and I love you for that. And we only met by we had to. Like, that was so, it was connect the dots, right?
Yeah.
It was crazy. I know. I only know him for exactly 1 week. Wednesday,
Yeah, through our pal
it's our
Vicky.
anniversary. Yes,
Yeah.
and then he sang with Dava.
She will
appear. That's awesome. What else? The big thing I know is Dancing Fool. You know, remember that song, Zappa? Dancing Fool? I haven't heard that song in I can't remember, and I heard it on the radio yesterday.
That's crazy.
I know, and it's today. It went to number 45. That was Frank Zappa. Dancing Fool. You know who he is? Oh, good. I saw him front row. I didn't even love Frank Zappa. I didn't know. But I had friends that loved Frank Zappa. And we went, and in front row, believe me, I loved Frank Zappa when I walked out of that room. Oh, my God.
Where was it?
It was actually in Maryland. He played at University of Maryland, and I actually went to that school. And, you know, Thin Lizzy opened.
My favorite.
Right.
Cat Scratch Fever, right? Yeah.
No.
Oh, wait.
Cowboys,
What was that?
That's Ted.
Boys are back
Ted
in
Nugent
town.
opened.
Oh,
It was
Ted.
Ted Nugent. It wasn't, or maybe it was, I don't remember. I think it was Thin Lizzy, Ted Nugent. Are they very different?
Yeah. They both are loud, but one is really
Well,
amazing.
it was one or the other. I think it was, I think it was Ted Nugent. I don't know. But Zappa was the highlight of that night. So how was your week?
Really amazing. I'm going to Chicago tomorrow, and I got stuck on the J train for like 45 minutes. It was halted today, so I missed my bus. I got to kill time until 9 o'clock.
Yay,
So
lucky
here I
me, lucky me. Oh,
Yeah,
my
yeah.
God. Rue and Who, today is get that, Blueberry Cheesecake Day, National Blueberry Cheesecake Day. You know, it's only been blueberry something one other time, and it is again today. So I couldn't bring blueberry cheesecake. That just sounded disgusting. It's like 90 degrees in Manhattan. It didn't seem like a smart thing to carry around. So I made something with blueberries and all. Tell me.
You made those?
Well,
No.
you know, I mixed. I blended
I
them.
bet that's magical.
Yeah. So there's
This
all.
is okay?
Yeah.
These are
Take the
safe,
blue
right?
one.
These aren't gonna make
Hello. And a blueberry thing.
Oh, wow.
I don't have
I'm gonna crush
cheesecake,
this up.
but you never know what might show up. So
That's very kind of you.
our first guest is here, so I think we're going to come right back with that guest in un momento.
For me, I let you in, now must I let you go? Will I do it again? You slipped right in, I was so stupid. Will I do it again? You wanted me, I wanted you. Will I want you again? I let you in, now I must let you go. Will I do it again and again? Again and again, again and again and again and again.
Let's do that.
All right, we're back with Universal Element.
Unknown universal element. Hello, people.
When I said unknown, oh wait, I said unknown the universal element, but it's unknown universal. I had an extra word in there.
No, it's just fine. Unknown the universal element.
And what does this mean?
Well, it's a name. I can give you the long. I'll give you the long story. Basically, years ago, a friend of mine had made mention that you lose all recollection of what it's like of being inside of the womb. Once you leave the womb. And I don't really look at anything as an impossibility in that sense. So I always thought about the innocence of a child as well, and getting back to that innocence of a child, and kind of seeing my art as a way of doing it to actually be able to, attain what is unknown. And that was that. And then someone who I respect as a writer and an artist, we were walking and we were just freestyling lyrics, walking down the street, and he was like, you could probably, not probably, but he said you could write a song, I don't remember verbatim, but you could write a song basically about anything, I think. You're the universal element, so, it's like, it just came together.
Do you remember what you said that day? Could you
I have
say
no
it right
idea.
now? I want to know.
I have no idea.
Can you
It
do
was like,
something else right now?
yeah,
All
I
right.
could do that. Let me see, what should I do?
Well, you said you could do something on anything. Does anybody have a word that?
The heat.
Freestyle
All right, there you
today.
go. The heat.
Okay. Many days we gotta be brave. They say the day is the heat wave, but we walking along in street plague areas of New York. A few sports most play, but don't understand the women that crochet. Along the lines of these days of living in heat, I'm giving the beat a new form of lyrics. Spirit is here, and numeric to fear the data when it comes down to it, it's like the equator is hot. I'm always on spot to drop it. Topics are so clear, word up, the flow's fed. Show clearly, I bring forth the heat, ready to come back over these New York, the streets, ready to rock, steady the pop might boil. It's like soil when it burns up. Return what? The heat. Repeat. Flows are so discreet, but I speak to those, and in deep I go with the codes. I bring more flows and wrap it around your neck in the way of a bow tie. It's so fly to bring forth the volcanic. Hey yo, it's a small planet. Some say I don't believe that. Indeed, it's the heat wrath, giving the vision of fire. Retire most with this. Approaching crispy ways of flipping the flows exist.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
Wow.
Rap.
Where are you from?
New York State. I've lived a variety of areas, but I lived in Maryland at
Oh,
one
really?
particular time. Yeah, Baltimore.
Okay.
It's definitely like a second home to me. I have a lot of people down there that are cool. What's up, B-More, if you're watching? Us in New York City right now.
Baltimore. So it is Blueberry Day.
Yes.
So would you like to try something that's blueberry cheesecakey? But there's really, you let me
Too
know.
hot for cheesecake.
Isn't it? Thank you. So
Yeah.
Morgan, you have a lot to promote as well. So,
That's true.
can we just let Morgan blab about himself for like 2 minutes? You sing,
Yeah, I've been a singer for 17 years. I'm a music journalist. I write for AMP Magazine, CrusherMagazine.com, Hails and Horns. I got a band right now, Antidote 8. My old band Divest. We work with Bad Brains. back in
Do you
2003. Record never came out, so I'm still
You know
a broke
Mackie?
white boy.
Dr.
I don't know Mackie, but of course I know who that is. But I
Uh-huh.
don't know him personally. But I know Doc and Daryl. I know his daughter Jordan. Those are my friends.
That's awesome.
Because they live up in Woodstock, you know. So I got a new project now. I play Anode 8 and an acoustic thing.
Some more Woodstock folks today, huh?
Yeah, Woodstock.
They're connected.
Yeah,
Do you remember she said
Of course, yeah, I remember.
that I have one friend that's singing tonight? I ran into him on my way to
Oh,
the place
yeah.
I
Right
met
there.
him.
Becky?
Yeah, we just
Yeah.
met. 'Cause I sing
It's
Booker
one of
She-Wolf,
those-
too.
Yeah.
Backups.
So crazy, one of those things. So it is the full moon, I've heard. I know. It has to be because it just goes with your story. You're the universal element.
Indeed.
So
I don't know the moon sign. I usually check it. The moon
I
sign.
saw it last night and it
incense
just
to burn,
looked so
stuff
close.
like that.
Mm.
The color to wear, and these are the colors for the day.
Oh,
Indigo.
yeah?
Indigo. So I wanted to make sure I had something indigo on, or
Really?
that kind of color.
And
that
on
kind
my
of blue.
record list, it says it's
Kind of
National
blue.
Gray Day.
You
It's
know.
Gray Day, supposedly, and it's Indigo Day. And that's funny. This is like those gray.
Yeah,
Oh!
well, I was looking. That's what attracted me.
Wow!
Actually, was I was looking
it's
at my
Gray
shirt
Purple
and I was
Day.
looking at the colors,
Go figure.
and I was like, "This is an awesome picture." You know,
Thank you.
the colors. and-
You're nice. So, what projects do you have going on? How do people find you? What are you doing?
Well, currently, I finished a full-length LP like a year ago, and we're basically working on promoting that. Working with a band, a pretty well-known jazz ensemble called Hypnotic Brass Ensemble. We're actually going to be setting up our own showcase throughout, the tri-state area. Actually bringing some artists from Chicago to perform along with that.
Aren't you going to Chicago?
Yeah, tomorrow.
Yeah.
So you got a live band behind you?
I'm so looking to do that. Like I really am. I don't want to tell too many secrets, but I really want to bring like I listen to a lot of Soundgarden, and I love like Chris Cornell, and I love his writing style, and also like I love Tom York and Radiohead, and I wanted to kind of blend those elements in a hip hop kind of format,
Welcome.
Right on.
I had that kind of sound as well as like maybe it's a little bit mixing it up, but I'm very into like Robert Fripp and King Crimson as well,
Yeah,
like that old nice psychedelic warm sound. And
Like
that's
Tony
what I
Bennett.
want. Yeah, I want to encompass that in one of my upcoming projects. That kind of sound with instruments. Yeah.
That's dope, man.
All right, well, we have a little segment on the show, and
I wanna share mine with you.
Tell secrets, right?
yes,
Okay,
this
sorry.
is called Skeletons
Oh no.
in the Closet. Is it?
Skeletons in my closet. Skeletons in my closet. No bones.
Can we hear it, Flo, or no? Huh? Or, yeah. Oh, it went. Oh. Anyhow, all right. We need a skeleton from your closet to
Oh,
share
boy.
with us.
All right.
A good skeleton.
A good one.
Yeah, you're gonna do one too.
All right, I'm not scared. All right.
Good.
Don't be afraid.
I'll be brutal. I'll
Good,
tell some.
thank you.
I'll
I like
tell
you.
some jokes. Like it'll be in a joke manner.
Good.
I have lady problems right now. No, I'm just like
Okay.
nah. It's not really like that. But I'm used to having a lady that I could talk to. But I've been so busy and so caught up in work right now and other things to get what we're getting done. That I don't have time to spend with my lady. You know what I mean? That's the secret.
Oh, that's
So if you're watching, I love you. You know what I mean?
Aw, that's nice. All right, Morgan, I need a better skeleton.
Yeah. Ooh,
Ah!
Man, anybody
That
knows
was
me.
sweet.
Anybody that knows me that sees this will laugh their ass off right now.
Let me
I
hear
don't
it.
even have to say anything, but shit, I don't know. You want a good one or a bad one?
Whatever.
Let's see. What month is it? May.
The end of May.
Yeah,
Last Wednesday in May of Brew and Who.
Yeah. This is a kind of positive and negative. Last Sunday was 10 years since my first drummer passed away.
Oh, man.
He was the first kid that got me in a band.
Mm.
he
What's
asked
his
me.
name?
His name's Pat Howland. He's an amazing drummer. He actually also introduced me to the Bad Brains because he used to work with Doc.
Okay.
They were friends back in Woodstock.
Gotcha.
But the day he died, a lot of people don't know this. This is like not so much a bad thing that I'm ashamed of,
Yes.
but I got a tattoo on my back of kind of like a hand with a kind of reap what you sow thing. And I went home, and that's when I found out that he had passed. He had some problems that I used to have too. But ever since then, I've really turned my life around and done a lot of things in his name. And I just want to say what's up to him. And I wrote the song when he died called "As Faded as You're Gone" because I had this thing like this is gonna last as long as the tattoo fades. Like I get closer to where he's at. You know what I mean? When I will leave. And but then I threw it out because I was like, it wasn't good enough. And then finally, on the 10-year anniversary, I rewrote the song and it came out
You
perfect.
love it?
And yeah, and I
Do you have a
can't wait to
guitar?
write it. No, I don't. I don't.
Well, maybe we
It's
can-
not. It's just the lyrics so far. But
You
one
wanna
of these
say
days,
it, or
one of
no?
these days.
Do you want to?
It's
You don't have to.
I haven't memorized it yet.
That's fine. Another day when
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
ready, we want to
Some
hear
other
that
time.
song.
So that's
What's it
a
called?
that's a good one. It's called "As Faded as You Are Gone."
Oh yeah, you said that already. So,
I'm real happy about that.
I noticed you got the, they can't see it, but you got the pink or the blue
Yeah, there you go.
nails and you got the blue fingernail polish.
So what's that mean,
Oh,
Element?
it's blue, right?
Oh, blue every day. There you go. You're having
Hello.
a Yes, blue is good. I think. You know, do you have a favorite color?
Actually, blue is one of my favorites.
That's my favorite color.
Look
Not
at
gonna
that. I like blue. It's not my favorite color though,
Blue,
but yeah, colors are good. So, how do people find you? Did you give your website?
Sure. Reach me at www.sg33multimedia.com. Simple HTTP, ://www.sg33multimedia.com. You can also check me on YouTube. Check out the videos we have. YouTube.com/the33 third. It's THE333RD.
Wow,
So
who's gonna remember that?
it's difficult if you don't see it.
Say
but
it again, because I know it.
Simple.
30.
YouTube.com
Yeah, that you know that.
/THE333RD.
Oh,
And then
you
you
just
do your
spell
name.
it.
Yeah,
I love three.
but
Is
it's
my lucky
like
number.
when you go to the
love
main
three.
webpage, you see all the links and everything, Facebook.
Fabulous. Any last shout outs? You good?
I mean, I'm just.
So you're gonna
I'm
come
so-
back and help me with all the marketing and
Yeah.
genius of your mind, you said.
Yeah, stay in touch.
He promised. All right. Nice to meet you.
Definitely, yeah.
Thank you for
Definitely a
coming.
pleasure.
Stay, hang, go get a drink at Otto's Shrunken Head. We love Otto's Shrunken Head. It is the prettiest drink place on the
This is pretty
planet
cool.
in 14th Street between A and B. In
I embarrassed
NYC.
myself with a secret.
not at all. That was very sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. So, all right.
It was my pleasure.
The
This is
universe
definitely-
element.
Unknown, the universe.
Unknown.
element.
Thank you so much. We'll be right back.
All right.
You pursued me, then you used me, then you threw me away. I will stay strong because I'm long for the one still waiting for me. You pursued me, then you chose me, then you threw.
So we're back with Caesar Pink, and it's so interesting that you're here because because of all the turmoil with the venue, I communicated with people a little more, and it was really good in a lot of ways. And you're one that I feel like I did more than I would have, and I was always kind of curious because you were coming because Jesus was supposed to be my co-host. And I was nervous that Jesus was going to meet Caesar, and I was really not that nervous, but I thought about it. And like today, Jesus' freaking car broke down. I was even thinking it then because yesterday you sent your bio, and when you sent the bio, I'm like, oh shit, how is he going to sit with Jesus? Because you saw the freaking light. And I know now. I never read people's bios. A little bit I do, but yours, I don't know why. I read it. I looked at the YouTube. I know more about you than I know about most people that sit over there. So I'm very happy to meet you.
I'm just trying to hold on to the line. Jesus' car broke down. There's definitely.
I know, and I have texts from him. I'm so sorry. Jesus, come on, Jesus. I know, it's funny because he gave me a hat and I lost it. Maybe I lost that hat for a reason. But it should come back and he will too. And he's really funny and great. So now it's all about you, Caesar Pink. Thank you for being our guest.
Thank you.
And you just have a lot of story.
Yeah, we've been doing this for a little while with the Imperial Orgy, and we have a lot of story as a group, and my personal story as well.
I
Which
know.
I'll do my
It's
first plug
intriguing.
here.
Plug away.
Let's see. I can't quite aim it right.
Can we
There
go
you go.
closer?
My novel, which is coming out.
Swami.
Oh, wow.
Swami.
The Murder of the
best
Holly
Swami.
King, available June 1st.
Really?
Yeah, the story, part of the story of it is, I worked down at Ground Zero, and 2 days before 9/11, I started a cross-country trip, just sleeping in my car. So I got to see America in those 2 weeks after 9/11, which was very interesting.
Wow.
Wow.
And that's what the book is?
That's the framework of it, but
Wow.
interspersed with that is just a lot of stories from different events.
You
that
didn't know
happened
your
to
trip
me.
was going to turn into that.
I certainly didn't. But it
Wow.
was definitely an interesting time to see the country.
Totally.
I can't always come the
Wow.
other way back from Oregon. It's the farthest I ever went from home on a Greyhound. My sister Cambria, and I came back from the other way back to New York, man. Totally similar thing. That's
Huh.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and you're wondering what's
Your
the
favorite
Yeah.
color?
schedule going to be there.
Yeah.
What's your favorite color?
Oh boy, I'll have to go for purple.
Oh, me too. See, I was almost thinking, is he going to say blue? Because I'm glad you said purple. Me too. All right. So now back to you, Caesar Pink. You come from Appalachia.
Yeah, up in central Pennsylvania, back in the woods. I grew up in a very small.
Let me see your teeth.
There, my teeth are okay.
They're nice.
But a very conservative steel mill town. So anybody with an artistic bent is considered either a
Freak.
communist or something shady. So it was. But it's a town too that it has a church on one end of the street and a bar on the end of
Yes.
every other street, and lots of suicide, lots of drug addiction, and
Sounds like
I have
Anywhere
to face
USA.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I know, right? Yeah. Anywhere USA sounds kind of like that, no matter where you go.
That very much kind of defined me, coming from a place like that, living a large
And
part
then
of
you
my
won the
life in New York.
lottery?
Yeah. I grew up kind of in poverty and was living in poverty, and I won 10 grand, which doesn't seem like much now, but at the time,
It was like a zillion.
yes. But
And you started a record label or something? What did you do?
well, I got a mobile recording unit with a partner, and all through the 80s, I was playing in a punk band.
Did you live here?
No, this is still back in PA.
Oh, what town?
It's called Lewistown, Pennsylvania.
And you were doing all this in Lewistown. So there was a bar that had at least a place you could play music.
Yeah, definitely. The punk band we started in '79, which
Okay.
for most of America was pretty early for punk. So we were kind of going across the state when people wanted to hear anything other than punk.
Okay.
So it was,
Wow.
about half riots everywhere we went and never coming back. So it was kind of an interesting, exciting experience.
How'd you survive all this?
I only just never went over that edge with the drugs and alcohol,
Did you dabble?
Of course.
Oh, good. All right, we'll get to that later.
Little dab
So,
of
we'll get to that. But right now, what else? Let's promote everything like right away, so we
Okay,
don't
well, we
forget.
have our LP coming out. in a
Now, is
couple
that
weeks.
the new and improved LPs, like not a vintage?
Great cover.
Yeah, I don't know. It just
Because
came
now
out.
LPs are back, right?
Yeah, that's,
People want turntables.
Yeah. And 2 legs good, 4 legs bad out in a couple weeks.
Wow, look at that.
That's awesome. I love the art.
Wow, me too. Bad. I wish I had a turntable here. I'd play it. There might be one in the front of the. We might be able to play this. There might be a way. So, why All God's Children? That was listed somewhere. Is
Yeah, that was my response to 9/11. All the
Okay.
country singers were singing these "America's Gonna Kick Your Ass" songs, and
Ah.
pop singers were doing these heartbreaking ballads. This was my response. It kind of uses humor, but really it was saying, looking at.
You brought a guitar though, right?
I did bring a guitar.
So You want to play?
I don't know that one, but I
Well,
could
it
play
doesn't
something else
matter.
then.
So finish the story on
Yeah.
that.
And the song actually caused a lot of problems, got banned from radio all over the country. The chorus is, "God damn, I don't understand how your religion makes you kill a man. Holy shit, ain't time to quit. If that's your religion, don't believe in it." And that kind of sums up what it's about. Everybody's fine with everybody else's religion being attacked.
Yeah.
Criticisms are own.
It's like your sister. You know, you can say anything you want, but if someone else does, you know, same thing.
Should I grab the guitar?
Yeah, we'll be right back with Caesar Pink.
I will stay strong because I long for the ones still waiting for me. I let you in, now must I let you go? Will I do it again? I trusted you, you trusted me. Will I trust you again and again and again and again? You still want me, still want you. Will I want you again? I let you in, now must I let you go? Will I do it again and again, again and again, again and again and again and again?
We're back at Otto Shrunken Head, Ruin Who, with Morgan, my savior. See, you're my savior. Maybe. Oh, there we are. Yes, this is the savior, Morgan.
I've been telling everybody that, but nobody listens for years.
Ah,
Kiss it or miss it.
Morgan guaranteed. There you go. And Caesar Pink, what are you gonna play?
This song is called Brave New Hymn. It's one of the ones from the album.
Great. Here we go.
Long days, acid nights, letter perfect in the light, nuclear, static free with liberty between the sheets, guardian ghosts, mastodons, peasants bask in golden rays, prayer rooms, bingo game, all bounty in his name, in his name. Come on, patriots, wave your flags. If you don't cheer, then it's clear you're against us. Home of the brave, land of the free. Bow down to democracy. Jesus, I will post you down, back to Chevy, baby boom, Marilyn, JFK, models for the brave new world, H-bomb, the king dream, it is sacred evermore, drop out, pieces one, here the adventure comes tonight, comes tonight. Come on, Christian, believe as a child, the Son of God will provide all the answers. Faith is blind, do you believe? Heaven waits, will you sing? Nihilist, underground, Johnny Rotten takes a bow, reading their confidence, the bully boys just riding blind, teenage slumber, MTV, primal birds on sex machine, pleasure, pressure, pantheon, yet they say all you need is love. All you need is love. And the working man desires delusion. The wife in the kitchen clings
skeletons in the closet, Mr. Caesar Pink. Would you please share a skeleton from your closet?
Oh, my whole life for skeletons.
Well,
but
tell us
not
one story of a skeleton.
Well, I was actually ran out of my hometown by the police and the sheriff's department.
Why was this?
I got roughed up by the police, and after they roughed me up, they wanted to just let me go. So I demanded they arrest me. They throw me in jail and try to get me to sign papers without reading them.
Is this in your little town in PA?
Yeah, so I refused.
Dirty.
So when this is all over, I go to one of the local congressmen, and he files a complaint against the sheriff's office and the police department. Then they're way out to get me, plugging my phone. Not that I was doing anything illegal at that time, and just making my life so I was afraid for my life.
Oh, that's so sad. We don't like that. But it was a good thing because it kicked your butt here.
It got me out of the town, but it was pretty scary and amazing to see what even a little bit of authority can do to you if they have a mind to.
Wow.
Definitely.
Well, so now, how long have you been in New York?
95,
So this is home.
it's definitely home.
Well, you know, it is Blueberry Cheesecake Day. And, this is the closest I could get. So please help yourself to the eclectic.
back.
Oh, good. So do you have websites? How do people find you? What?
TheImperialOrgy.com. TheImperialOrgy.com.
Now that's the band.
Yeah, Caesar Pink and the Imperial Orgy is the official band name.
And do you have anything coming up?
Not really. We'll be playing New York this summer, probably at the Greenpoint Gallery.
In Brooklyn?
Yeah, we also run a non-profit.
Talk about it.
We're partnering with the gallery over there to do
Nice.
some events.
And what is your nonprofit going to do for the world?
Well, one of the things I've done, I mean, mainly it was designed to help different artists, because we've always been kind of an artist community, because we do a multimedia show, so we have, fashion designers, filmmakers, artists of every medium working with us, so it's kind of a way to help promote them. But I also did get back to my hometown, and I spent a year back there 3 days a week giving free computer classes and video
Wow.
editing, web
Really?
design.
So you're good at all this, huh?
graphic design.
Wow, good to know, Caesar Pink. That's very skillful in this day and age. Do you do all that?
I do. I mean, I taught myself all that stuff. I can't quite function in the corporate world. I can't get through that door even if I wanted to. But
We have a heckler in the audience about that. Wait a minute. What's funny about the corporate world? Is that what you're heckling? Exactly. You can live out of it, right? Yes, that's why we are having Rue and Who at Ottos Shrunken Head, and to a long life here. Yes. Is there
life
any?
without corporations.
Well, I guess we need them for something, because then not everyone could do this. We need them to do that.
It's very diplomatic of you.
It's true. It's true. Yes, it's very true. Don't you think so? No? Whatever. I don't care if you agree. I disagree with a lot of things. But anyway, is there any last shout-outs? Anything you need to say, do, plug?
Not really. I plugged it
So
all
your
already.
book comes out June 1st.
Yes.
Do you know whose birthday is June 1st?
Who's that?
Marilyn Monroe.
Mm.
It is, and a very good friend of mine named Linda Morales. Oh, she actually, it's tragic, but she was one of my best friends in the whole wide world, Linda Morales, and she was one of those people when we met, we hated each other. We did not like each other at all, and it took time. And then somehow, I don't know what happened, but we became like the best of friends, like better than best friends. And then she moved to Hawaii and her car went off of a cliff. Yeah, Linda Morales. And then my daughter's due date was June 1st, but she was born on June 10th, which is pretty crazy because June 1st is Marilyn and June 10th is Judy Garland. So it's kind of interesting, and it's the same number. But anyway, Caesar Pink, one more thing. Tell us one more great thing about you.
Oh, jeez. I don't smoke.
Oh, you're cute. It's a pleasure having you. Please come anytime. Your song is awesome. We'll be right back with Rue and Who. May 26th, the last Wednesday of May, 2010. It's, you know, it's funny because like in the day it said Memorial Day. But today's not Memorial Day, but it's been May 26th, I'm sure, many, many times. But it is Memorial Day weekend coming up.
Memorial Day week.
Oh, yes.
On vacation.
And we have a surprise guest. I love that this can happen now all the time. Ruin Who and Otto Shrunken Head, Dava. My beloved Dava.
My beloved Rue.
I know, it's true.
This is really wonderful. Congratulations on them.
Thank you.
You're good.
We're happy. I am, at least. I like it a lot. And what I know you just had your big show.
Well,
Are you happy with the results?
Oh my God. Yeah, yeah.
Good.
You know, certain parties let us down. I'm not going to name any
Right.
names. Not parties. One party in particular. One big disappointment was Matt Goldpaw from the Arkhams. Broke his foot.
He's our good buddy.
He's
though.
he's the most
Was it
awesome
like the
guy.
day before?
Like 2 days before, I think, they were playing Europa and he fell down the stairs.
Ah.
And I hope he's okay. I haven't talked to him since, but
He says he's alright. He's grumpy. I wrote him.
yeah, he's
probably
laid up
sitting
for
on
like
his
6
ass.
weeks.
Aww.
Write some music.
So that was a huge disappointment because a lot of people really wanted to see the Arkhams, but we still had a great
Yeah, you
turnout.
had a great turnout.
And you emceed it, you were amazing.
Mhm.
And Morgan sang with us.
I know, he was amazing.
He's
It's
very
just this
amazing.
whole.
Yeah. It's
I'm still not over how I know you.
Oh
We have a purpose for knowing something.
yeah.
I know. It's crazy.
She Wolves. Jesus, we met
She
years
Wolves.
ago.
yeah, before she was, right? I would say.
Yeah,
she
you Cartridge Family. You were still
Oh,
called
Cartridge,
Cartridge
my
Family.
God. This is
Oh my God, I'm so glad you
Yeah.
said that because I would have forgot to say this. May 26th is the day in history that this is crazy, and it's related to the Partridge Family. A girl was trampled at a David
Oh,
Cassidy
Jesus Christ.
concert, and you know what? It's funny. It's not funny. She's a 14-year-old girl was trampled in London at David Cassidy.
No.
But you know what? I only heard recently at Justin Bieber. He's like the new little thing. I've seen the videos though. He's this cute little Jesse McCartney type, Backstreet Boy, everything. Aaron Carter, whatever. He's the new one. But kids were trampled in Australia. They had to cancel shows, and that hasn't happened since.
That's horrible. I happen to be.
But it happened for David Cassidy.
I'm a huge David Cassidy fan.
And what did you call yourselves?
We were called Cartridge Family. It was
Well,
hilarious.
same thing, right?
And our
They
logo
connect.
was the Partridge Family. Only
There
we
you
were
go.
like
And
this,
David
like-
Cassidy, for all of you who aren't old enough to remember
But I
the
read
Partridge
his
Family,
autobiography. I think it was an autobiography, and he was devastated by that.
I'm sure.
He's
It's
a very
horrible
nice man.
thing.
Yeah.
Aw,
I
he's
met
so
him once. He's lovely.
Aw, you met David Cassidy.
Yeah, my heart was
Where?
jumping out of my
Where?
chest.
Where'd you meet him?
He was actually in a restaurant. This is very funny. I never got to, I didn't want to bother him. I was like a table away, but I had to. I was like screaming like an 8-year-old in my head. So I just went over and tapped him on the shoulder, and he stood up, and I said, and he actually stood up and took my hand, and I was like dying. I said, Mr. Cassidy, I've waited 36 years for this moment. I just want to tell you I love you.
I think I love you. Oh my God.
And he was so sweet, and he kissed my hand, and he said, "What's your name, dear?" And I was like, ah! I couldn't even remember my name. My hands were shaking. I was like, oh my God. I was like, what's my name? I was like, I was literally screaming in my head. He was, and he's cute. He looks amazing.
Yeah.
And then he, just a couple of months ago, he name-checked Cycle Sluts on the Jimmy Kimmel Show. Because I didn't tell him, I'm in music or anything. It was just
Wow.
also a
it was-
restaurant.
Wow.
But he was on Jimmy Kimmel with his brother, and they were talking about how they grew up as kids. And his brother Sean Cassidy was a little edgier and used to hang out with Iggy Pop and this one and that one.
Right.
Yeah, apparently he was hanging out in Hollywood and maybe doing drugs with these guys, and David
Wow.
wasn't like that as much. So he's name dropping, and then David interrupts him and goes, "Well, do you remember Cycle Sluts from Hell?"
Wow.
And Sean goes, "No." He goes, "Well, they remember us." That's what he said.
Oh my God.
So I don't know how that happened.
That's wild.
I might have mentioned in interviews that I'm a huge David Cassidy fan, and you
That
might have
is
heard about
just,
it. Yeah.
that's
So that's my
crazy.
David Cassidy connection.
That's really amazing.
But I still love him. I've seen him perform now. He's great. He plays at casinos. Very, very good
That
performer.
is amazing. No, it's fashionably running late. I'm always on time to a fault, but I'm just trusting that this is the way it's supposed
Sometimes
to
the
be.
days it takes itself.
It does. It totally does. So what do you have coming up?
Well, this is interesting. Pretty much nothing with she-wolves. we just had a show. Morgan sings with us now.
I love when you sing. You turn into a freaking other
Oh, he's
person.
amazing.
He just changes. It's like, wow, you just stand by that mic and you morph into
An asshole.
no.
Bigger asshole.
No, Morgan's added so
I
much
saw
to
it.
the
I
band.
was like, wow.
And Matt is also one of our singers, but he's got broken foot now. And
Oh, from the Arcanes.
the Arkhams, yeah. The
Arkhams.
Arkhams. And Alan Rand.
Yes, who's going to be the host next week? He'll be over
Took
here.
amazing
Alan
footage.
Rand. The
Oh,
Alan
I
Okay,
Rand.
can't see
show.
it. I can't
So
see it.
that'll be going on YouTube with Morgan.
I saw one thing from
Very nice.
Pansy up already.
Oh my God, Pansy.
Pansy is
Amazing.
amazing. I
My
want their
favorite-
banner.
They're
My
very
two-
I love that banner.
Fa-
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, the banner's gorgeous, but everything in front of it's
I
pretty
know.
hot too.
Oh my God. They were amazing.
They're
Bowery
always
Electric. I mean, I saw Diane go over and say, Diane who runs Bowery Electric, who's so sweet.
I love her.
I know you do. She's nice. But she went over to Pansy. You should check Pansy out. What are they? Panzie.
Panzie.
.com.
The name is from an old New York gang, apparently.
Oh.
And they're also on Facebook
They're
and
great.
MySpace.
They've been on Room.
They have a new CD.
They
Fucking
do.
great. Yeah, honestly, they're
They're
the
hot,
best
and
thing
they're
I've
friends
done
with the
in
Dirty
a-
Pearls, and anyone who's a friend of the Dirty Pearls is in a good place right now. Yeah, so I saw them commenting each other.
Yeah, they're all nice.
Tommy's. I'm working on getting him over here, and now that we're in the new location, I think a lot more people are
No,
going to
it's
just
just
have
great,
a.
man. You have a little
I
happy
told,
Yeah.
I
hour.
told Johnny
Rolling
to
in.
come down because they're doing a flash protest on Friday. See if he wants to talk about it.
Oh, nice, good.
Maybe he'll show up.
Everything's a party at Otto's Shrunken Head, Rue and Who. And any shout outs, any websites, anything
Oh
you're
yeah, okay.
plugging?
Well, Pansy is a big one. The other band I really love now is Resurrection Sorrow with Alex Dementia.
I just hung out with him last night.
He's so.
I just
oh
love
my
his
gosh.
name,
He's
Alex
such an
Dementia.
incredible. Him and Johnny Wine, I think, are like two of the best frontmen in New York, and both these bands are insanely dynamic. And they had a show together at Public Assembly that was fucking great.
Was it like,
It was packed,
Yeah.
and I mean, but you know what? I mean, I'm a little long in the tooth, but and like it's cyclical. Sometimes there's like nothing going on, and then there's some kind of energy in New York again with like
we're
really
getting
good
it.
music.
It feels like New York
Yeah, I
is
haven't
happening. Thank
Experienced
God.
in over a decade, yeah.
No, it's a good time. I feel it too. And it's like, and age doesn't matter anymore.
It better not.
Yay! Well, we get better, obviously. It's like
glad
wine.
vampires are in fashion. It works for me.
Well, I've known you a very long
Yeah,
time.
don't say how long.
But it's good stuff, though.
That's all good. I know.
I love the Ritz. We worked at the Ritz together, talk about music
Yeah.
and fun and games, and oh my gosh.
It was great.
I didn't really know you then, though. We weren't. We were more like peripheral.
Yeah, but
But
I
then
didn't
it
know a lot
overlapped.
of people there. I just
I know.
like, went in, set up my bar.
And we went from Webster Hall is now the Ritz. It took it over, and it's like, have you been to Webster Hall?
Only a couple of
Me
times.
too. But the last time I went, I had so much fun. It was Latch has his Tuesday night hootenanny there now, and it's in this beautiful room. So if anyone does open mic, you should check Latch's thing out. It's nice. But because we know the Ritz, we know where all those little tunnels are, and I know how to whip up and down the stairs. So I went and saw the band up there,
Did
and
you?
then I went over here, and I was going, and I fell in. They have like the cellar there now, or what's it called? The studio.
I haven't
in
been
Webster
down there.
Hall?
Yeah.
There was a band, I love them. They're called Sick of Sarah, and they're from Wisconsin, I think. No, where's Prince from? Minneapolis. They're from Prince, Minneapolis, and I love them. Look for Sick of Sarah. They're like a cute band to watch, and there's a lot going on. It's not, but you'll feel comfortable. Lil's not in the bathroom. Do you remember Lil, the bathroom lady? You don't remember?
God knows I was in that bathroom enough, but I don't remember.
I can't believe you don't remember Lil.
I don't remember anything. The truth is, seriously,
Okay.
my mind is fucking shot. Most people know this.
Wow.
You're fine. You're good.
You remember
I mean,
last
now I
week?
can hold a conversation, but I don't remember. My
Really?
short term is hanging on probably a little better than my long term.
Cycle Sluts from Hell did that to you.
Yeah, man. That was just, it was a lot of brain damage. I like to say the only great thing I got out of that band was an enlarged liver. That's really the only thing I got out of that band.
Oh.
Some good songs. Come on.
No, it was a tough 6 years. I'm not gonna lie.
Wow.
You know, I mean, I'm sure it was fun, but it wasn't.
Right.
Easy.
It was life lessons. So, do you want to share a skeleton from the
Oh
closet?
Christ! All you have to do is there's a lot on YouTube. Just Google me. They're all there. There's
Really, you got some skeletons up on the YouTube.
My closet is turned inside out, baby.
Ah.
And don't believe any of it. It's all fucking photoshopped and not true.
Yeah,
That's why I
none
keep
of
changing
it.
my name every 3 years.
This is the
Oh,
nicest person in the world, actually.
I agree. She
Really
is.
Aw, thank you.
You
Oh,
are.
I mean, if I love you, I'm nice.
Oh, well, we're the lucky one.
No,
Exactly.
you guys are nice. I love you, and I love you.
And you remember us, which is
And I remember you.
That helps.
You have those little stickers on my name is every time.
Oh, I never wear those. I
Do you
hate
remember
those.
a lot of people when I come up to you? Don't you find you're in a
Hell
club?
no, I don't remember them.
You know, it's just
I'm
like.
bad with last names. That's bad.
But I didn't know that was the
With
reason.
faces, though. I don't remember
Faces,
faces.
sometimes I'm good.
Yeah,
Better with tits.
Morgan.
I'm just
that's
kidding.
right. Wait, oh yeah.
Come on.
We don't care. It's not G-rated. It can be, but it doesn't.
Jesus rated.
See,
Oh,
I don't have that
Jesus.
reference point to.
That Jesus, man. So, okay. So is She Will's playing?
This is what I think is going to happen with She Wills. We're taking a little break. I'm sorry, I'm jelly bean caught in my teeth.
I'm gonna have to try that too.
Take these away from you guys.
I just tried them. I want to try each color.
Probably we'll play out again in the summer. Maybe do a West Coast tour. We seem to be doing that every year.
Wow. Where do you go?
Just last time was San Francisco, Los Angeles, and Vegas.
Wow, that sounds
It's fun.
perfect.
It's
Can I
really
open
fun.
for you if you go?
You know, with these JetBlue prices, maybe we'll be getting a lot of people to come.
Oh,
along.
that sounds perfect.
It's
San
really
Francisco,
enjoyable.
LA, and Vegas. I mean,
We have a lot of great friends in San Francisco.
I'll just
reality
stow
check
away
TV.
your luggage.
It's so much fun.
I want to do it.
So I don't know. We're gonna probably record some stuff with Morgan.
Lovely.
And in the meantime, I'm playing with Frank Wood and his NYC.
I heard he
All-Stars,
told me
which is
that.
So much fun.
He told me that you have so much fun.
It's awesome.
He told me Trash Bar the other day, right?
Super fun, man. Always
Frankie
super
Wood
fun.
has a band,
and he's
and he's like, I am the best musician.
he's a
I
child,
have
I
Java
love
on
that
guitar.
He's
Billy, he said once. Billy, who I play with, and we're playing every Sunday in
Yeah.
June here, Ottos. Yes. Yeah. Who is in that band?
Billy's gonna do one too. though.
I know.
It's all these different people. It
It's
started
the incestuous band of Frankie Wood.
Luigi.
Right,
started-
Luigi.
Luigi.
Luigi's in it.
Luigi's an amazing fucking guitar player. That's somebody else I know from back in the day, and so it's like I love playing with him because I love his style.
Right.
And hey,
Yeah. All right, Drew, come right here. Come sit right
What?
here.
What's
Come
going
sit
on?
right next to Dama. She's helping me
we're
because
talking
you're
about
not here.
Frank Wood's band that I'm currently in.
All
Frank-
right.
Oh my God, I love Kim.
Hello, Drew.
Hi.
Drew Blood. Welcome to the new location of Ruin Who.
Great.
It's
Yeah.
Blueberry Cheesecake Day.
Well, listen,
And
it's blueberry.
yeah, so you can try. This is the best I could do. It was better than bringing blueberry cheesecake.
Right. Okay. Well, what is it? What am I having?
It's like a blend that I made, and here's a blueberry. Swami, please have a blueberry.
Oh, thank you. So what's going on?
Well, we're having a show, Ruin Who,
Here, you sit here.
and Dava, thank you so much.
What? No, I don't want it.
No, it's fine.
Sit here.
It's like Johnny Carson, exactly. That's exactly what I'm thinking. I love Johnny Carson more than anything,
I had.
and now he's watching.
I'm not even in here anymore. We're
No,
gonna watch the show.
and you're-
Where are you going? I want to talk. No, wait. I want to talk about Frank Wood's band.
Okay, yeah, please tell
And
me.
why am I not? Why was I invited to be in
I
Frank
think
Wood's
you will.
band?
It's just a matter of time.
I-
It seems to be
He's
like-
been, he's been consistently warming up to me over the last 7 or so years that I've been in New York. Every time he sees me, he like growls and spit. Like he used to be like, now he's just like,
That's because
He's
for
matured.
Well,
I brought someone to play theme music.
oh, I would love that.
Okay, Noah, come here. You see, here's the thing. This is Noah. We were just rehearsing.
That would be great.
Right.
We could use some backup music
Right.
now.
Well, the thing was that he's the drummer we played with this girl Jennifer Snowden. And he's the drummer in that gig. But we've also been doing some work together. So we're coming from a rehearsal. And we were having this conversation. I'm like, Jennifer Snowden. Okay, so we were having this conversation about how I would really like to have at some point I think my own theme music. And Noah asked me what would that be? And I said Santeria by Sublime. And he's like, well, I have a ukulele. So I'm like, why don't you should like hang around with me once, for like, or come in and to do this thing and just play some Santeria for a little bit.
Nice.
Just
I like it.
just over and over again. I just want to hear it.
All right, that sounds good to me. It will pick up because the sound is amazing. Swami is the best engineer on the planet.
Hi. Who are you?
Yes,
Who am I?
Swami.
Morgan Adams.
Morgan, Drew Blood.
Is that
Morgan
right?
is sitting in as my hoot for this day because Jesus had a broken down car.
Who the fuck is Jesus?
Jesus was supposed to be my
Not familiar.
co-host.
That's cute.
Jesus is my
And
You just feel my
I know, and his car broke down.
So
And then Morgan saved. He's the savior. He's the true savior because he saved the
Again,
show.
I'm telling
Morgan
everybody.
guarantee.
you should be like you should have a sponsor.
I'm just trying to.
How-
Can you get me one?
But yes, Budweiser.
I don't
Like,
know.
Ruin Who was sponsored was
We
brought
want
to you
to
by
be sponsored.
Budweiser beer.
That would
You
be
know,
amazing.
We'd like to remind you, please don't drink and drive. But if you do drink and drive, drink Budweiser.
As much as you can.
Well, you better send that to Bud because Ruin Who, we are looking for sponsors. We are to keep the show alive.
Come here.
I actually would love Diet Mountain Dew.
I know, Dabo, wait, come here. What are you doing? Get over what?
It's okay.
joining the audience.
She had her,
I had my things on.
and
This is just no. He's just here to
Well,
ride a little bit.
I like it.
Yeah, it's good.
So what do you have coming up, Drew Blood?
Alright. Nothing. No, that's not true. I'm doing a record.
Yeah.
I'm doing a Major Blood record. Nothing too exciting.
Yeah.
Taking it easy and writing it.
That sounds good.
Yeah, it's alright. I'm not playing at all. I'm playing like
Didn't you just have a gig at Webster Hall?
Yeah.
How was that?
It's awesome.
Yeah.
It's awesome. Hey,
I
that
was just
record,
talking about Webster Hall.
are you gonna go back and do a?
I might. I was saying that open mic, the latch. It's nice. It's a nice room. I like it.
It's like a big giant cafeteria.
When
Because I played there like a week after I started.
Mhm.
By the way, your daughter's cute.
Thanks.
She's like,
Aww.
she's not like like some girls are, but she's like,
Aww. Thank you.
really? That's weird. Most mothers would be like,
Well, I'll keep you away from
Throw
it.
Jack.
We have, we were protected. We have ways. I'm not very bad.
where's Frank Wood today?
I don't have his calendar in my pocket, but Thomas does.
It's very important.
Do you want me to call him?
What would Frank do?
It's just like how does this work? Because I have the same computer you do, but how?
We love Frank Wood.
Is there even a camera? Are we just
And
like?
speaking of Frankie Wood, I will be playing at Ottos Shrunken Head every Sunday in June because of Frankie Wood. On Wood's, what do they call his nights?
11 days.
Frankie Wood Presents.
Oh no, it's Wind Down Sunday.
Wind Down Sundays. Thank you, Donna. And the month of June, this is May 26th, so starting next Sunday, every Sunday right on this stage at Otto's, 9 p.m., Black Flamingo, as we go by, with Billy Ficca and Wolf. And it's
Ficca?
Yeah, Ficca.
It's Ficca.
Ficca.
I like Billy. You have to.
I love Billy.
Right, awesome.
I love Billy. He's my boy, my man, my.
What's this?
What's that? What is that?
It
Is
says
that a
Jew.
sticker? It says Rue. But you're not the first person to say that.
Yeah, it looks like Jew.
I know. I didn't know that.
Fuck you. What? See?
Jew and Jew.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
Oh god.
Can they see
No.
that? Does that not look like Jew? That looks like Jew,
People
right?
have said
Look at that. I'm not making it up.
No, you're not the first.
Right?
Yeah, you're not the first to have said that.
Not that I'm entirely offended, because if there was like a sticker that just said Jew, it's not like 19, it's not 1939. It's not a fucking,
I guess
think,
it was
yeah, whatever.
subliminal. Yeah. All right. So tell tell your website. How are people supposed to find you?
I think I should just be. I should find me through you. You should just. I don't want to do anything. I don't want to do any websites. I don't want to go. I want to be anti-publicity. But I want to go underground for a little bit. That's kind of what I'm thinking. So every once in a while, I'll pop up over here.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Right.
We
So
would
no
love
one
that.
can find me anywhere else except
Except
right here. Like once in a while. You know,
Through
like
the
I'll
blood.
just like show up. I don't want to do anything. Leave me alone. Noah, Santeria.
Noah Santeria. All right, since Noah Santeria is a first timer on the Ruin Room, we're gonna do skeleton in the closet with Noah.
Noah, I don't need to do one, but you gotta do one.
Well, yeah. So,
She's
no.
on.
I'ma repeat.
So Noah, my friend, we have a segment on the show called Skeletons in the Closet that we just played. And we want a skeleton from your
I
closet.
told you she'd do this.
You did?
Yeah.
I love you.
I was like doing
You got
you on the way over here.
Oh, really? You did me?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. How'd you do it?
Well, I played you more. Well, you know, I embellished and I made you more of like a Marge Simpson. Into like, if you wanted it, I know, and that's like I can't remember what I said specifically. How was it? How did I do her? Close.
Okay, so I need a skeleton from your closet, please. I do say I'm Marxist.
Not really a ukulele player, but
What
apparently
are
I play one on internet TV.
Ah, and what do you do?
Play drums and make balloon animals,
What kind of-
but only for Drew.
Really? What's your favorite animal that you can make?
I go with the horse.
That's hard.
It's the fastest moving
Do you have any balloons in your pocket?
animal.
Do you always have one around?
Always at least have.
Do you really have like some balloon animals? Because you know, when
I want you
in
to
like
do
one
it.
of my many lives, I actually had to make balloon animals.
Oh,
Like, one
each of
day.
you. Let's have a race. Let's see who can make it.
Give me if
faster.
you give me like if you give me well, you have to have the special balloons, but you know,
He
you
has
stretch it.
them.
I've got none of those.
Oh,
None of
you
them.
said
I didn't know it was a surprise. I didn't know you'd ask me to.
That's
I thought it was our small
Why am I
Sometimes
crossing
we
my-
make balloon Star of David together.
Why am I crossing my
Do you
legs?
really?
I'm not gay. What?
Is that your skeleton?
I'm not gay. Yeah. Budweiser beer.
You have no idea how funny that is in like more ways than 10. But that's okay. So, do you guys play together in a band?
Yeah, we play with Snowden. We play with the box, Snow Box, as I
When's
call
that
it.
next?
Jennifer's, which was originally called Jennifer's Bum Tunnel, is strictly off limits. But then she changed it to Jennifer Snowden. She's gonna be really pissed at me for saying that, but if she even watches, which I doubt it. But anyway, I was kidding.
We'll put it on her Facebook.
Oh, that'll be awesome. Just splice out the
Yeah.
part that says,
Never.
you know,
No. Yeah. So, tell us a skeleton, a recent skeleton.
really? Oh boy. Well, that's probably not a really good idea right now. But let me see.
When is it a good idea?
I lied to my shrink.
I was just gonna, it's funny you should
I lied
say that.
to my
because
shrink.
I
Why
was-
is it funny?
because
I did
I
lie to
was
my
gonna
shrink.
ask
And
you.
I love my shrink. I have an awesome shrink.
I was thinking therapy.
She's
I was
actually-
thinking in that vein. Like I was going to
Well,
ask
I'm
you, have
always
you been to
thinking
the
that-
therapist lately? Because when he would come to Arisma, he would just lie down on the couch. And we would talk to him. And he'd be like, oh my
Well,
God.
I've had this awesome therapist for like 6 months. She's actually also like a rabbi. She's a rabbi, and she's like the brilliant
So
woman.
bring her a juice sticker.
She'll fucking love that! Oh my god. She won't. Well, the first thing she'll do is like, Drew, why did you bring me this? Are you trying to express some kind of, hidden aggression or something? But, she won't. And then maybe she'll think her second thought would be, oh, Drew's trying to be funny. But her first thought would be, look for the hidden agenda. And what am I really trying to say?
So, all right.
But I will do
so
that.
let's go back to you. What was the problem? What'd you lie about it, the therapist? I want to know.
Well, I have this very interesting job these days, and I told her it was doing what?
Oh shit.
Party
Oh
on.
no.
Did
Oh,
that really happen?
I don't care about that. This is these two things, the techno. Yeah, you better. There's insurance on Ruin and Drew Blood has. And should anything be wrong with my instruments here, well, you know, the iPod's pretty new. I can probably replace it.
Budweiser's gonna
Wait,
hate
how
that.
long do you get on a new one? Like 3 months? Something?
You know, and I can't really ever deny. I can't ever really deny I did anything. It was all captured, like on film. I have no legal. I have a leg to stand on.
Hell no.
I did it.
Well,
Oh yeah, I didn't do it.
Me,
Look.
baby. You can lie to your therapist. But you can't lie.
Especially when it's captured on digital imagery
So
forever.
tell me, what?
I told you, like I have this job, and
Oh.
I told her it was like doing one thing, and it wasn't, and it's doing something else, and I just didn't want to deal with the hassle of reality. What do you think of my hair?
Wait.
Transition. Is my hair okay? Because I'm totally.
I love messy hair. You're asking the wrong
Yeah,
person.
but I'm rocking a Jufro. Like I've had straight, flat iron, black dyed pink hair, for like 8-9 years since maybe like came to New York.
Do you like your hair?
Yes.
And that's all that matters. Do you like his hair?
He likes the hair.
I like it.
Some people are really getting behind the Jufro. For me, it's a new thing. I don't think I've had a Jufro since I was like one. You see pictures of me when I was like 1 or 2 years old, before I had control of what my hair looked like. Because at a very early age, I took control of my hair, and then at some point, I lost control, or I stopped caring, and I just let it go, and then I started caring again for years, and then.
Is it the bud? Do you pour Budweiser in your hair too? Is that?
Yes.
I knew it. All right, my friend. So what are the last shout-outs, things you need to say?
Nothing, really. I'm chilling. I got a couple interesting things that I'm doing. I got a cool teaching gig that I'm doing, 3 days a week.
Directions.
I got a cool teaching gig, garish.
Oh, so you're doing things. Is that the real job that you didn't tell? So wait, I'm still confused.
No, I don't want to get into specifics
No.
really too much,
Okay.
but I got a really.
So you're happy.
I'm all right. I'm doing all right, and I'm kind of new record, and
Yay, Drew Blood. Come
That's
back.
it.
We'll see you next time. We'll be back. Ruin Who.
people are clapping.
Yay.
You pursued me, then you used me, then you threw me away. I will stay strong because I long for the one still waiting for me. You pursued me, then you used me, then you threw me away. I will stay strong because I long for the one still waiting for me. You pursued me, then abused me, then you threw me away. I will stay strong because I long for the one still waiting for me. I let you in, now must I let you go? Will I do it again?
We're back on Ruin Who. And another very slick looking guest, DeWarren Moses. And that's another reason why I found it really ironic that Jesus' car broke down, because I knew Moses was coming. And it was just like, I swear these things were
Good.
going on my mind, like Jesus, he can be really difficult. And I just didn't know how much damage he was going to do to my guests, because he could. He's funny and he doesn't stop. And then his car broke down and it couldn't happen. And I'm serious. I was thinking about it. Jesus was supposed to be my co-host today, but his car broke down. And I was new Moses, so Warren Moses.
Yes.
Tell me about you.
Well, I've been working, singing basically my apartment.
Aww.
You know.
In the shower?
No, I was just writing, writing a lot of songs. And I decided to say, hey, let me go for this. It was a long period. I was doing this. Songs would like come to me in my dreams, or I would wake up and I go like, what is this? And this happened when I was started in high school, writing poetry. And while I was asleep, poetry after a certain amount of years would come back through my head and come in a melody, and I'm like, what is this? So I said, hey, that's a song. These are songs. So I started writing songs. I mean, I could hold a tune, note, but I didn't really have the craft, know-how to sing. And so I incorporated my sister and said, hey, she's a really great singer. And so I incorporated her. She started teaching me how to sing, breathe, and all this stuff. She got a keyboard with a little Casio, so we call ourselves Moses.
Oh, God, it's a good thing Jesus isn't here.
So she started playing the keyboard.
Do you still play together?
No, we don't. And what happened was she was playing, she was sounding good. My sister was still so I said, let me hold it for a minute. Couldn't play a lick. Myself, can't play a lick. So I started playing around. Dancing too.
Oh, wow.
So I started playing around. And, I started getting at those tunes that was in my head. And I would listen back to it, and I would be like, man, this stuff sounds awful, It doesn't sound good. I'm like, well, what are you doing? So she came over, we went through our little rehearsal things, and that I put the tape on as we recorded, she tight budget.
Yes.
And she, I hit that, the tape, and some of what I was doing came up. And then I realized, I tried to forward. She go, wait. I'm like, wait, what are you doing? That sounds good. I'm like, oh man, she's joking. I'm like, this can't possibly sound good. What's wrong with her? So, and I said, man, she said. So I let her hear it. She said, yeah, let's do this. And we started doing it.
Wow.
And which that gave me the courage. I don't know if you remember what was it, A&R Studios on 40-something Street.
Okay.
Well, anyway, what I did was walked in the door. Hey, my name is Dewan Moses. I'm a singer. I can sing. And I said, sing right now. So I started singing. So he went back and grabbed the engineer. He said, hey, man, this guy's out here to sing. And I'm like, oh, I got him. I got this guy food. And then here come a guy out. He said, all right. Okay. Yeah, you sing. So I started, and he said, here's my card. And that's what I started doing.
So where are you doing it?
Well, right now, I'm working with Ariel. Publicity.
Right. Oh, that's where I met you.
Right. And so what I'm doing is I'm promoting my CD.
Oh, that's so cute. Are you promoting it, or is Ariel helping?
Ariel is promoting the CD.
Is she? Is she helping? Is it getting you out there?
It's like she's bringing me to
a new place.
A new place.
Oh, I'm so happy to hear that.
And I don't know how to really do interviews.
Oh, you're doing just
I
beautifully.
don't really know
Where
how
do you
to
live?
I'm from the Boogie Down Bronx.
Yay! I was born in
Yeah.
the Bronx. Awesome. We love the Bronx.
Yeah, it's good.
You still in the Bronx?
Still in the Bronx.
Good.
And working right from my house, doing my thing off my record label, Dub Records. I'm gonna love it.
Give the website. How do people find you?
Well, you can find me at www.myspace, Dewan Moses,
You gotta spell that because it's not like a normal. I mean, not normal, but DeWarren. Have you ever heard that name before? I mean, it is kind of how it sounds spelled, but
I mean,
spell it, Mr. Moses.
It's DWARREN. Moses, just like in the Bible.
Right.
Just like Jesus, but Moses.
Oh, can you believe Jesus?
MOSES. And that's www.myspace//DeWarren Moses, DEWARREN. Moses, MOSES. And you can find me there. And
Right.
you can also find me on Facebook. And I'm on CD Baby trying to push my stuff. So, look me up on CD Baby. If you like what you hear, click it up. And I love it. And I hope you love it.
Can you sing anything a cappella? Would you?
I was rehearsing. I thought maybe I could do something like to the CD or something. Or, set up like that.
I don't think we are today. We are on occasion, but we're just on the job training right now. And
Jesus was supposed to bring music. It's his
yeah,
fault.
Jesus. It was Jesus' fault.
Jesus is a big fail, man.
Jesus, like really
Today. Maybe Jesus is here right now.
Oh, he is that Jesus just might be.
If the music came on, then yeah.
I hear music. I do.
That'd be some shit.
I mean,
you don't have to. I don't want to put you on the spot.
I mean, when you say sing a cappella, I mean, what do you want me to do?
I don't know. Something you're most comfortable with.
My songs.
Yeah. Can you sing one? A verse and a chorus? You don't have to.
Okay.
Otherwise, I'm going to
Give us a little taste of what you do.
Yeah, see if people will want to
Hear
put
that
in
voice.
that myspace.com/
Give us a little of that flavor.
Moses.
Okay, let's see. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. It's just a little romance. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Just a little romance. 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 You romance. 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 You. I'm here to romance you, baby. I'll be your lover too. Any way you want it, baby, I'll do it for you. I'm here to romance you, baby. I'll be your lover too. Any way you want it, baby, I'll do it for you.
All right.
Oh,
Wow.
yeah.
See, now DeWarren Moses. I might want to go hear your myspace.com because that was really nice. Who are your influences? I heard a lot of stuff in that.
I came up, listening to
Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Earth, Wind and Fire,
Yeah, I heard all
Isaac
that.
Brother.
I love the Isaac Brothers.
But,
Oh, yeah.
But,
Oh my God.
But I love, like, what was it? LSG. And that's when I was.
LSG?
Yeah.
LSG.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
That's like Levert, Keith Sweat.
Yeah.
And Johnny
Keith
Gibb.
Sweat?
Yeah.
My friend used to make his clothes from the Bronx. Yeah. Keith Sweat's from the Bronx, isn't it?
Yeah.
I had a friend that made his clothing.
But that's my stuff. I don't really know about
That is so
I
great.
met Keith Sweat.
I never met him.
I met him a couple of times. He was, and I met GQ.
Nice.
I met them through a neighbor, Tony.
So you were inspired by.
No, I'm not joking. I'm laying in the bed. I'm cool.
Jesus.
I'm laying in the bed. I'm like,
No, Moses.
And I heard this sound. Ooh, not joking. And it was music. And I'm telling you, I'm not joking. If I can catch what I hear, I believe it will be something. I never really get it.
Yeah.
I keep trying.
I understand what you're saying.
But that's how
I totally get it.
It wasn't even influence. I'm like an active dancer, and that's what I was.
Have you ever been on Law and Order?
Never been on Law and Order,
Ah.
but I've been in a few gigs, but basically I've been dancing
Where? Where's the last thing you danced at?
The last thing I danced with was this young lady. She's out in California now, and it was ballet Roca or something.
Wow, good for you.
If you go to my LinkedIn space, you can
Oh,
find her.
LinkedIn, all these spaces, man.
Hey man, I'm gonna tell you, technology is
Ah.
off the cream right now.
It is.
It's like
So how many do you have? You got MySpace, LinkedIn, Facebook, blah blah blah. What else?
I got everything that I possibly could get. I got the 3 majors that I think is major.
Yes.
Facebook, MySpace,
Twitter. Yeah, Ariel said those
Twitter.
are the first 3.
and I got LinkedIn, and I got.
God, you need a fucking Rolodex just to keep up with your own freaking
Yeah,
social
I
networks.
don't even know, but I got.
You know what we want to know if he has, Rue?
What does he have?
Does he have any skeletons in his
Yeah, I was
closet?
just
That's what
thinking that you read.
To myself, I get high, I get low, there's nothing else. It must be.
All right, so you just heard skeletons in the closet, that little snippet. So we need to know a deep skeleton in the closet of DeWarren Moses.
A deep
You got a secret?
in DeWarren Moses.
Yeah.
I'm from Boogie Down.
You gotta have one.
If I had one, that's like showing you my gun. I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? What's up with you?
All right. That's true.
Yeah.
I know. That's all right. That's good. That's good for me. So, any last shout outs?
Well, I like to give a shout out to my man, producer, Paul Snoops. I like to give a shout out to Easy Money, the illest composer, DJ, and I like to give a shout out to my man Derek. Derek in North Carolina, how you doing, man? And I'd like to give a shout out to my mother, my family.
Oh my!
Shout out to
And
everybody that's inspired.
What are you gonna do when you win that Grammy? How many shout outs?
I win a Grammy.
Are they gonna play the music on you?
I mean, you know, I'm gonna tell you, my mind is step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4.
She said Chappelle.
I'm trying to get my steps together, but that would be nice. But right now, I'm rehearsing, trying to put a show together, and I plan on like doing some things in the city, and I'm working with a company and try to get some things going on the East Coast.
Good for you.
Hustle.
Yeah, hustle, and and make sure I always do it right. And my theme with romance is come, feel the energy, and of course I'm gonna tell you get that CD, Celebrity Cafe. Act like I paid them $1 million and wrote the smoking
Good for you.
review, and people are telling me they put the track 4 on repeat.
Oh, good for you. That's good to know. Track 4 is the one, huh?
Track 4
Is it on your MySpace?
It's I'm playing a little game. You know how the music industry is right now.
Oh, you know?
I mean,
You know the answer to that question? How is the music industry right now?
I'm gonna tell you, it's however you want it to be. And you asked $1 billion question. Now I don't tell that people.
Oh, man, every question I ask you, you give me a runaround.
No, because I'm telling you, things that people, I find it, things that people say, they say, don't do this. I do it, it works.
Oh.
They said, do this. I do it, it doesn't work.
So the secret's believing in yourself?
Believing in yourself.
And doing the opposite of what people tell you.
Well, I wouldn't say
that
do the
might
opposite.
work.
Stubborn as possible.
I wouldn't say do the opposite. But if you think something opposite of what someone told you, go with your, as my grandmother would say, go with your first mind, boy.
Yeah.
So, I make sure I go with my
Where was
first
she
mind.
from?
North Carolina.
Okay.
And so I go with my first mind, and I wait until I feel it and hear it.
Right.
When I feel it and hear it, and I could get the strength, then I do it.
All right, DeWarren Moses. Thank you so much for being on.
Thank you so
Any-
much. You so easy to
Aw,
talk to.
it's a
Thank you.
pleasure. Come back again. We'll be back. I don't know with who because everybody's fashionably not here.
Yeah, right.
We'll see how the show will roll. Jesus, she set a weird vibe. Let me tell you. We'll be back.
You slipped right in. I was so stupid. Will I do it again? You wanted me. I wanted you. Will I want you again? I let you in. Now I have to let you go. Will I do it again and again? Again and again. Again and again and again and again. You pursued me, then you used me, then you threw me away. I will stay strong because I long for the one still waiting for me. You pursued me, then you chose me, then you threw me away. I will stay strong because I long for the one still waiting for me. I let you in, now must I let you go? Will I do it again? I trusted you, you trusted me. Will I trust you again and again and again and again? You still want me, still want you. Will I want you again? I let you in, now must I let you go? Will I do it again and again? Again and again, again and again and again and again. I let you in, now must I let you go? Will I do it again? You still want me, still want you. Will I want you again and again and again and again? I trusted you, you trusted me. Will I trust you again? I let you in, now must I let you go? Will I do it again and again? Again and again, again and again and again and again.
Hey, we are back again on Ruin Who, May 26th, Wednesday. Ottos Shrunken Head. Do you like the place? This is
Yeah.
Andrew. Say your last name. I'm sure I can say it, but I
You
don't.
say it. I want to see how it comes out.
Oh,
I don't care if you fuck it up. Just say it.
Andrew Suvalski.
That's good. Yeah,
Andrew Suvalski.
Savowski, yeah.
Suvalski.
Yeah.
And you go by that in the
Yeah.
entertainment industry?
Yeah, you know, it's
I like it. I
not
like
the
it.
hottest name, but then like I never got to that point where I was gonna rename myself. And now
Andrew Suvalski.
Too late.
It's perfect. So what do you do?
I sing. I write music. I sing.
And where do you do this?
Well, I'm considered a jazz singer first, so I play jazz notes. I played the Blue Note and Iridium,
Wow.
and lesser known but equally cool places. Like definitely a few places around here. East
Okay.
Village.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wow, that's
So-
pretty good.
Yeah.
So, Nora Jones was discovered over there.
I know.
She's like Miss Blue Note, right?
She's Miss Blue Note.
She
I did
is.
good there, but I don't think I was discovered there.
Well, your time is now.
I think it is. Maybe I'll be discovered right here now.
You never know.
I think I'm like on
So
the
do
cusp.
you do scat and stuff like that?
Yes, yeah.
Can you do like 2-second scat?
Sure.
You really can.
Sure. I'll
Where-
never shut up. I always.
Oh, I love you can do that all in
I'll
between.
just
I
like go
wouldn't
off
mind.
on another
That's so cool. Where'd
Yeah.
you learn that?
I don't know. That's the weird thing. That's why I think I sing
God,
jazz. Like,
Jesus is in the house. The last person said he was channeled through. Like,
you know what? I don't know. I still am a huge fan of Ella Fitzgerald,
I love her.
and maybe a little influence there.
Ah, where'd you grow up?
Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Wow. So do you know Laverne and Shirley?
I know. I dated.
Shirley?
No, the girl. I went on a date with the girl whose uncle made all those shows. So it's kind of
Wow.
sort of,
That's so cool. Wow. So with like they really changed that town, didn't they?
they changed. They put us on the map.
There you go.
Yeah,
There you go. Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Yep. Nice
So,
Midwestern city.
so do you like snow?
I love snow. I hate cold.
I'm the same way. I love snow and I hate cold.
Yeah.
Same.
Oh,
I
where
get
are you
it.
from?
Here.
Really? New York City?
Yeah.
Here's a little,
Kind of.
here's a little secret. I don't know what you think about it, but New York does not have winter, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, we do.
No, not unless you've grown up in the Midwest. Can you
Well,
say
you
it?
can't compare it, but
That's
like,
the point. Like, you
but
never-
Milwaukee doesn't have New York City.
Well, no, listen, I live in New York by choice, but
Yeah, exactly.
I like when it gets down to like 20, I'm like, still without my coat on here.
Well, that's your problem.
I'm all.
We don't have to do that.
No, you don't.
No, because you know why? You know why it's like that, and I bet you don't do that here. Actually, people that live in faraway places,
Yeah.
they have cars and they have heat, and they go in their car, put on the heat, and drive to where they're going, so they don't need a heavy jacket. Here, we walk everywhere.
Exactly.
So we need to we like to keep warm.
Yeah.
You know, we're in it for long periods of time.
I totally like you got.
So you know when it's 20 out here, you're wearing a
Yeah,
jacket.
well, I just think because I'm.
If it's out there and
my
it's
threshold,
20,
my
maybe not.
tolerance threshold. Well, you know I don't live there now, right? You know.
I know.
Yeah.
You
yeah,
better
totally,
live
I
here.
totally live here.
So where's your next gig?
My next gig is right around the corner. Ella. You know Ella
Okay.
on.
Ella Fitzgerald.
Hey,
That's your girl.
yeah. Although I was looking around, I don't see any references there other than the sign. I'm assuming that's where they got it. Yeah, that's over on Avenue.
How long have you been here? New York.
11 years.
Oh, all right. So you started your scatting here?
No. I started in Chicago. I was living in Chicago, and
Chicago's come up a bunch today too.
yeah, it's a great town. And I started singing with this little group, it's like I guess a group called the Old Town School of Music, and I met some amazing people there, who have since gone on to really great things. It's like I didn't realize what a good thing I had when I was singing with these people, and I guess that's when I started. It was more than more before I got to New York. I was already.
And then did you have a band lined up when you came here, or
No.
you just fell into stuff?
So you know what it is? New York is full of great musicians. So it depends on the gig. Sometimes I'll be like one band, and then like I'll kind of carry over one bass player to another band.
Right.
I don't really say like I have a band because
Yeah.
it could change
It's
from
an
one,
ensemble that changes around.
and they're all good.
So at Ella, who are you playing with?
I'm playing with amazing bass player named Michael O'Brien, who I've only played with once. I'm really excited to play with him again. He picks up. I mean, he was just excellent.
Sure.
And a guitarist named Mark Mollica. We're just doing guitar and bass, no piano, no drums.
That works.
Yeah.
And you vocals.
Yeah.
All right. So you want to sing something?
Sure, I'm going to sing my original songs, not
All
my
right.
jazz stuff.
That's fine.
So-
So wait. What before?
Yeah.
What kind of stuff is this?
Well, this is the weird thing. So I've been singing, performing, and I call myself a jazz artist. I'm on a jazz label. And I never wrote music. Made up music, but I never actually wrote. And then, I don't know, I hit a certain age, I decided I'm ready to start, whatever, started coming out of me. Songs I'm writing aren't really jazz. They're more kind of pop, more like gospel-y pop. I don't know what that word, urban contemporary, I don't know what you call it. But they're not really jazz songs. So, I don't know, as a musician, I kind of find that interesting. People are
Right.
expecting me to write these
So
jazz
do you
standards.
perform as that?
Well, the original stuff I'm just recording now, and this song I'm going to sing I released recently. So I just now sort of built up a big following as a certain kind of singer, I guess. And so I'm bringing this music into the fold now a little bit, and we'll see how people. They already are responding well to it. So
That's cool. All right. Let's hear you.
singing to you or to them?
Sing it to the camera. Andrew Cebulski.
I wish you could play, but we pick up a little chords.
Do you know what chords they are?
No.
No.
All right, just if you feel it. Take a chance, make it real. Take a stance, can't you feel it? Climb the climb, though hills are tall. Love will guide and won't let you fall. And I know that you've been hurting, and I'm sure you'll think it's strange. But I know one thing for certain, with a little help from above we can change. So pull it back, throw it to the ground, grab the curtain and just tear it down. With a heart that's strong, You can break the mold. Behind that curtain, you'll find your gold. You'll find your gold. With time I've learned about the path I twist and turn, but I'll stop and laugh. It's not always clear, but never wrong. So dry your tears and keep moving along. And I know you've had distractions, things that hurt you in the past. Let go of old reactions. Believe that love can truly last. So pull it back, throw it to the ground. Grab the curtain and just tear it down. With a heart that's strong, you can break the mold. Behind that curtain, you'll find your gold. You'll find your gold. Life is shorter than a midnight dream. Why you gonna waste it away? Let the love light shine on you and me. Feel the warmth and the strength of each ray. So pull it back, throw it to the ground. Grab the curtain and just tear it down. With a heart that's strong, you can break the mold. Behind that curtain, you'll find your gold. You'll find your gold. You'll find your gold.
Wow, I think the Olympics have to take that song for you.
I don't know, like that.
You gotta sell that to the Olympics.
I
It would be
gotta sell that.
amazing.
The dog
Yeah.
likes it.
I
got the
know.
dog on.
So, what kind of music is behind that? I'm curious to know. You know, you've got. It's too bad, American Idol, man. You are like bait for that show.
I'm a little too old.
But aren't they having a new one? I think
Well,
for all ages.
Thank God. I mean, yeah, I
I
guess
think
so.
they are.
So maybe, yeah. Believe me, I've had a few years I watch American Idol. Like,
I could have did that.
well, yeah, I'm like happy for them. and
See,
all
I
that.
know I am not American Idol material.
Yeah,
They would
really?
say, "Turn around, please."
Okay.
Yeah, but you, I love it.
Oh, thank you.
I think I meet people. I'm always in awe over people that have that American Idol thing going on. It's
Yeah,
amazing.
Thank you. Thank
It's like
you.
you are a singer.
I love
Do
to
you
sing.
do you warm up?
Well, I should.
Oh, but you don't? Yay!
Yeah.
I like that.
I mean, oh my, I actually have a voice teacher.
you don't have to, obviously.
No, I should. Listen, it makes a difference.
I know it does. It
It
makes
pisses me
a
off
difference.
people that can get up
But
and
it's,
sing like.
isn't
well,
it like every day is different though? Like some days you just nail it, you don't warm up, you don't do anything.
Yeah, totally.
Some days you warm up to 20 million years and it doesn't work.
For
You
sure.
know, it's just how it is. It's
That's how
that
it goes.
roll of that dice,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And
100%.
I don't know. That was awesome.
Thank
so where do you see yourself in 5 years?
I got a lot of plans. You know what? This whole thing with writing. I've written a bunch of other songs, so I'm interested in seeing where when I release it an album of all original music, what happens. I mean, I love jazz. I love the whole
Well,
atmosphere.
in 5 years, you know, there will be another Olympics, like 2 of
I
them,
know.
because now they split them up.
Well, I gotta find someone
You
to put that
gotta
song
meet
before
some,
that.
yeah.
You know?
The Olympics needs to buy that song.
I think so.
What is it? Get your gold? Find your
I'll
gold?
find your gold. I know. I swear.
Behind the curtain?
I'm not trying to like. Well, yeah, I guess I am trying to inspire, but
All right.
there's
these-
something behind that. What is
All right,
that?
I'm going to tell you. First,
Is
we
there
have a
a-
little segment on our
Yeah.
show. It's National Blueberry Cheesecake Day. This is the closest I could get for it, and we're going to ask you a little question first.
I like questions.
Oh, I'm so
I got my
glad.
full answers.
You ready, Swami, for the skeleton?
Yeah, go for it.
An angel watching over me, 'cause I'd be gone, so gone, so gone, it's plain to see.
Share a skeleton from your closet with me, please.
Skeleton from my
You
closet.
like questions, you said.
I do.
Please
I'm
share.
pretty open, so I'm trying to think what's a real skeleton in my closet.
Go
Alright.
ahead. Yeah,
Like just something like weird that you don't
Yeah.
know how to do.
exactly.
Okay, so how I had this crush on somebody,
Ah,
a guy before I was like even knew much about anything,
okay.
and I was like obsessed with him, and I didn't even realize it. I was like natural, and I
didn't get his number or anything. I knew he lived in Boston, and I actually got on a plane, not by his request, and got myself to Boston and really kind of thought that somehow I'd run into him. And I traipsed around Boston for like 2 days, and I had relatives there, so at least I had a place to stay. I didn't like sleep on any place too.
Huh.
Basically, I stalked him cross country.
Wow.
Yeah.
And did you see him?
No, I was so sure I was. I was like,
Have
I'm
you
gonna-
ever since?
No, I think it kind of broke the spell. If I saw him since, I don't remember. It was a long time ago.
Wow.
I looked
All right,
crazy.
have as many as you want.
Yeah.
That was very deep, dark secret.
I know.
Wow. So
I'm not.
where'd you go after that? Where'd you go? Did you write some songs?
No, I wasn't writing them.
Well, what'd you do? What happened after that?
I think I just went back in the closet, literally.
There you go.
Mhm.
Wow, you came from Milwaukee to Boston, went back to Milwaukee.
Yeah, I couldn't afford the plane ticket. I don't know what the hell I was doing.
You this crazy.
I really,
right?
that was like, I'm probably like spent that last week. I just was obsessed.
Oh God, you're so honest. I love that about you.
That's
Do you have
a-
songs about that? Because
I should write one. No, I haven't gotten there yet, but maybe I will. Yeah.
Good for you. So I want to shout out to who sent you here. So give them a shout out because
Stephen
Yeah.
Schulman.
Stephen
Sassy.
Schulman.
Thank
yeah,
you, Stephen.
Sassy Entertainment, is it?
Sassy PR.
Production, Sassy PR. Yes, they're helping you out. So
Yeah,
how
I
long
know.
have you been working with Sassy PR?
Well, he helped me with my first album.
And what happened?
I got some good press.
Really?
Yeah.
Happy.
And then
Did
I
you
tried.
make any cha-ching?
You know what? I did.
Really?
For
You
a
get
first-
royalties?
For first release, for like nobody knowing me, yeah, I probably
Good for you.
about $3,000, $4,000 on
And
it.
Sassy did that.
He helped.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yay, Sassy.
Yeah, they'll be watching
PR.
this. Mm-hmm.
Mhm. And now what are they doing with you?
Well, getting me on more radio shows. You know, we did a remix of that song.
The one you just
Yeah,
did?
it's actually pretty hot. So it's the summertime. We're kind of pushing that. I'm
Ah.
performing at Stage Fest, which is Gay Pride,
Good for
the
you.
end of June, and I guess I'll perform the song then.
When is Gay Pride?
June 27th.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
June
Is that a
27th.
big day?
It's an interesting day, actually. Yeah,
Why?
it is a big day. Just a lot of things are happening, always on June 27th.
It's a good time of the year. I know.
It is,
Really
and this
hot.
year it's a Saturday or Sunday?
Sunday.
So Gay Pride is Sunday,
It's
June
always
27th.
like the fourth Sunday of whatever, of June.
Then I'm playing here that night because I'm playing every Sunday in June at Ottos Shrunken Head.
Oh, okay.
So I will be here on June
June
27th.
27th, she'll be here.
Gay
I won't be.
Pride. You know, I once played in that parade,
Really?
and I didn't. I had a not so nice experience.
Why? Did somebody throw things at you?
You know, I don't even know. Well, I'll tell you.
Tell me
You
what
want to
you
hear?
got secret.
You wanna
Is it
hear
one of
a
your skeletons?
skeleton?
Tell me your skeleton.
I have a brother who produces my life, Richard, and that's when we reconnected. Dickie is my brother, and Dickie passed away in 1989 from AIDS. And, you know, one year I got asked to play at Gay Pride, and I have a song about him, so I figured I'd do it. And I'm like right at this thing at the end of the parade, and I left all my family, my children, in a picnic in Prospect Park that day because we were having it. We never did that before, but I knew I was going to play. I'd come, I'd play, and these girls were saying to me, "What do you mean this is something about your brother? Are you gay?" And I was like, "No." And they were mad at me and
For not
yelling
being, they're mad at you for not being
for
gay?
playing at Gay Pride.
Oh.
And yeah, it was kind of strange because I
Yeah.
don't think like that. But that happened to me in the parades.
Stupid.
Isn't that weird?
Well, don't listen to them.
I don't.
No,
I
that's-
love Gay Pride. My kids love it. We salute it. The parade is amazing.
Well, I'm actually not in the parade.
But it was really strange because, you know, everything should be inclusion. Isn't that the whole point
Right,
of
there's a lot of
everything?
people out there who kind of miss the point.
But that's like the whole
There's
thing.
no point. It's not about being gay. It's
It's
about
inclusion of every
yeah,
aspect
that's
of
why it's
everything.
a rainbow.
Hello.
That's the whole
if
point of the rainbow.
I, you know, think gay marriage, what the hell? If somebody wants to get married, If you want to be this, that, whatever. I
Amen.
mean,
It's just there's a I don't care what's
it's militants on every end.
every end.
I know,
They miss the
but-
point.
I know.
Why
That's-
can't everybody be what it
Yes,
is? And always-
I agree. But today, once again, I'm just going to say it one more time. Today is the anniversary of when Lisa Marie Presley married Michael Jackson. And,
I'm sure she's thrilled that we're commemorating it and marking it.
you know, well, you want to hear another crazy story? Oh my God, I hate that I have a story for everyone, but I do. Michael Scapino, who was our old manager at the Ritz, you remember him, Dava? You remember. He had this wacky cousin. I'm not going to say her name because she might be around. And he hooked me and her up for a while as friends. and she was in rehab with Lisa Marie Presley.
Lisa Marie went to rehab.
Right after.
Really?
Right after she married Michael Jackson.
Is that what?
Oh, I shouldn't probably say that.
Yeah.
But anyway, I'm not going to say anything more. But she told her why she married him.
Why? Why? And I'm not a gossip. So
Oh, I know the reason, and that's why I love this anniversary.
Good dancing.
It's just, yeah, he was a good dancer, and they got married. Were having fun in Vegas for a weekend. Uncontrollable fun weekend in Vegas, and they figured why not? We it was for fun, and they had a fun little time with it. I love them both. I love them both, and I'm sure
I would have guessed taxes.
good friends. I don't know. It didn't last so long.
But it wasn't like
It wasn't.
Minelli and another guy. I mean, it wasn't like some of those.
Oh no! It was out of total love and
That's
friendship.
good.
I know.
It's to say, right?
It was. Yeah, exactly. It was just. I think that it's beautiful. Now, do you have any last shout-outs? I have spoken way too much on this full moon, May 26th.
Okay, so there's this awesome video of the song, and I take like almost zero credit for it, other than having written the song. But the guy who made it, Michael Dome, so talented. He ran with the concept. He created this amazing video. It's on HBO. It's on all the different networks that have
Wow.
videos and stuff. And I just like he
Is it a
deserves.
logo?
You know what? Okay, they rejected it. Is that the most? I mean,
That makes no sense.
Steven feels bad because he was trying to get it on logo, and he feels. I said, "You did your part." I don't get it.
Because Athena Wright, Athena, do you know her? I think she works with them. He does a lot of stuff with logos.
They whatever. That's
Hey.
their choice. I mean, I never met him. They thought maybe it wasn't.
Okay, enough.
Yes. He even
I'm
said.
sorry.
That, is that crazy?
Yes.
I'm like, what the hell they want
Do
me
you like
to do?
Adam Lampert?
I like him. He's talented.
He's good, right?
He's amazing. Yeah, he's so talented.
Yeah.
So Michael Dome. Shout out to Michael Dome for doing the video.
Michael, so you can see it at all those other channels?
Yeah, you can also download it on iTunes. Go to iTunes. Download it.
Say your name.
Andrew. Oh, that's a spell. Andrew Savalsky. SUVALSKY.
That's a mouthful.
That's a mouthful.
How old were you when you could spell that name?
I don't know. Young enough.
Yeah.
Young enough. My
That's
father
good.
drilled it in me. Like, that's your name. This is how to say it.
Wisconsin.
Yeah.
It's a pleasure having you
It's a
on.
real pleasure
Uh,
being here. Thank
yes,
you.
come
Thanks for
again.
the jelly bean.
Take some more.
I'm not such a jelly bean person.
All right, don't take any more.
Save it for your next guest.
I
What are
will.
these pins?
Take one.
I'll take a pin.
Yes,
Is that
please
you?
do. That is me. That's a root pen.
I like that.
You got it.
I'm proud.
We will be right back with the Morgan Guarantee, who was the savior of Rue and Who on this day, May 26th, the last May Wednesday of 2010. We'll be right back.
You pursued me, then you used me, then you threw me away. I will stay strong because I long for the one still waiting for me.
Hey, so Morgan, who saved the day, as I said, is going to play us a little song right now.
This is, well, I wouldn't normally do this. I've got a solo thing called Walking Bombs, which is on MySpace. I'm really a singer. I'm mostly a rock frontman, not really a guitar player, but I just kind of putz around on acoustic songs. This is sort of counts as the Skeletons as a closet, which is why. But it's the only song I know how to do right now. So yeah, the band Coheed and Cambria, they're really famous. I grew up with those guys in Woodstock.
Mm.
Had a big falling out. They're actually named after my sister. And Mike and I used to be real good friends. And we got into some arguments and stuff and fell out. They used some lyrics of mine, blah, blah, blah. I love those guys, but this was when I was really upset with him. And, you know, about how I wish we were all still friends. And it's called Plus Side. But I would have done a different song, but still, I can goddamn play.
Well, we're happy to
And
hear
I'm probably
it.
going to butcher it anyway, so.
ready to go, sure I'm getting older, but it still has value. I don't care if you never heard of me or what I said before, cause now I'm knocking down your door. Plus side of an endless war is finding out who your friends are. It's a simple and effective way of taking out the trash. Yes, come on, can you handle the pressure? Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. I'm gonna fold the room in half and start over again. Face the tribunals. I don't deserve so much criticism just because I need to transmit my signals. Oh, 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 oh. I just don't know where to go, but I gotta say I know that. Plus side of this war is finding out who your friends are. It's a simple and effective way of taking out the trash. Yes, come on, can you handle the pressure? We reveal these spaces where we'll remember to be long enough to communicate. We reveal these spaces, I reveal this place and the music we made. Yeah, cause I don't wanna live my life so afraid. Yeah, afraid of double agents, cause we all bleed red and we all make mistakes. So enough with the bullshit. It's the plus side, on the plus side. Yeah, on the plus side, on the plus side.
Alright.
Thanks.
Swami, you wanna play a song?
Yeah, sure.
Alright, we're gonna have Swami.
Hey, brother, thanks for letting me use your
Thank
axe.
you, Morgan. Morgan, that was amazing. Thanks for everything
Thank
today.
you. Thank you. I had a good time.
Mwah.
I'll get a beer.
Alright, Otto Shrunken Head beer.
Yeah.
That was great, Morgan. Swami is just the helper of everything. The man behind the machine. The other stick. Go Swami.
I'm shallow, so shallow I should drown in my sorrows. Underneath this black cloud, I dance through the night, I dance through the day, yeah. So shallow, so shallow. Want to be right where you are, never fall. My heart bleeds, my heart is breaking up into pieces. There's no giving up, so I dance through the night, I dance through the day. So shallow, so shallow. Want to be right where you are all the time. And So we dance through the night, we dance through the day, so shallow, so shallow. Ooh. Who and who?
Right. Stay there. So, Swami,
What's up?
do you want to tell the story why you're helping me do this show and why, like, how
Why
weird thing? Aww, strange things happen.
Strange brew when you're on Brew and Who.
You never know what's gonna happen.
Well, yeah, the story's simple. We went up the mixed signals 2 weeks ago.
Yeah,
We
the
went to
last show.
Washington Heights,
Up there.
and it turned out to be the last show.
We didn't know.
We didn't know. Leave it to us to bring woe. But it was like, we said, screw
Like,
it.
No.
We talked, did a little, actually very quick text here and there, and we said,
Yeah.
let's just do it, no hassle. And, I said,
Loverismaradio.com. They were.
we know you
my
love
blood
me.
up there.
We know you're good like that, because, Rue don't hate nobody. And, but the thing is, we love Ottos.
I love Ottos. Ottos Shrunken Head is the best place.
And it's like coming back home for me,
They get such
because,
pretty,
pretty
pretty
playing
drinks.
here for a long time, but we took a break from playing here for about a year, so, and just kind of went out and just try to work with different promoters and
And you
different
come
people.
back to
And,
Ottos.
it's like The Godfather. Every time I try to go out, they pull me back here.
Yay! And I'll be here every Sunday in June. How ironic.
And, it's going to be an ever improving thing, but I think the vibe is amazing, and the sound here is legendary. The drinks are heavy, and it's ice cold, and
Bring your ID. I was
bring
told.
your ID
And come and see.
treat Lainey right, because she'll treat you right
Oh
back.
yeah. Treat Lainey right. I've seen her go after me.
I've seen her. She went after my guitar player. You want a skeleton? There you go. But they love each other now. But
Exactly.
but he's Sterling's is one of a
Thurlin.
kind.
Oh, Thurlin is who I am to me.
And yeah, that's right. And Thurlin, has been in contact with Rue. And Rue, we know each other from down here. And
How do we know each other, Swami?
well, there's probably a couple of nights we ran into each other you don't remember.
I don't remember, Dama.
But that's New York, a small town.
But I do now.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And I remember one night we ran into you coming out of the old Save the Robots. And
No,
and
you
you
knew
were
me.
like, and you were like, yo, let's hang, and then we wound up hanging. But
You're
we
full
were
of
all
shit.
completely.
You remember
No,
Save
recently. I said I forget what it's called
Recently?
now. To me, recently is like 2 years ago.
Save the Robots. Do you
But
remember
they
Save
call
the
it something
Robots?
else.
Do you remember that, Dama? Ah.
Of course. But they
I
call
met-
it
you know who I
something else
met?
now?
You know who I met at Save the Robots? She's a very funky girl.
Rick James.
Yes, upstairs in the sand. Yeah. I met Rick James at
I
Save
think,
the Robots.
that's actually more appropriate than you even know.
I
But
figured.
a lot of that disco,
Yeah.
a lot of disco going on in New York. But
Rick James. I
the
hope you're
Rick
here.
James, and then I think we know Lee. I think you know Lee is this brother that comes around. We know each other, so it's just
I
6
think I
degree.
might know who you mean. I think I might know that one.
Yeah, a little more. A lot of Rick James there too.
Ah.
All day it's like 6 degrees.
Yeah, it always
it's
is.
weird.
I know.
It's weird. Yeah.
It is a weird day, and it is a full moon, I believe. Did anybody check? Is it a full moon?
I think so. It is.
I think it is. So we're gonna love this moon, the Maine full moon.
And it's Fleet Week starting
It's
today.
Fleet Week, so those little sailors are all running around
Everybody's
town.
happy. They're all gonna go buy.
I've met some sailors here at Otto Shrunken Head. I actually have a picture of me with some sailors in Otto Shrunken Head. Right in this little room, yes. They came to one night when we were playing. They happened to stroll in, and they're a great audience.
I'm sure.
So I
yeah.
hope that the sailors come through and they buy a lot of drinks. They have a lot of fun. Is there any shout outs? You want to tell your band, your website, any
Well,
gigs?
we're the Mixed Signals. We're just out there like other bands. We've all been in bands. and that's what we're doing now. And we have a record out. It's on iTunes. Everybody in the world that you want to be involved in, we're involved with. But we're all in the same struggle. We're all trying to figure out where this industry's going, where we want to take it. I feel like we got what we wanted. We saw the demise of the puppeteers, and now we're kind of like, what are we going to do? You know, so we're trying to figure it out. Hopefully you guys support us. And I think it's a great record. It's for free right now on the internet. We have it at Reverb Nation. We didn't win the RXP contest, but we're supporting a Black Taxi that is from Brooklyn, and they're a great band. And, you know, we're just giving shouts and love to everybody. I'm not one of those people that doesn't like to share the love, you know. It's because it's all just really a community that we have here, and everybody's connected. So come on down, have a drink, tip us if you'd like.
We'll take it. We can
We'll
use it
take
to
it.
keep the show going until we get our fairy
Pay
god
my
sponsor.
ticket.
Because I do believe that they will come. And thanks to all the guests today.
Yeah.
Thanks to Swami. Thanks to all of you.
Everybody here hanging out, and it's just going to get bigger and bigger. And send your suggestions to Rue and just
Ru
find
and
out
Who
about
at
it.
gmail.com.
Gmail.com, that's an important thing.
Yes, and I also someone gave me a P.O. Box number, so if you want to send
Right.
any
Packages
CDs,
of any
gifts,
kind.
treats, brownies, it's P.O. Box number 9, Cooper Station,
That's official.
Ru and Who,
Wow.
New York, New York. Someone
That's
just,
heavy.
I have the key. Someone just gave me can you believe someone just gave me a P.O. Box for this show? Ru and Who. It's a different zip code. Oh, I know whose it is.
Oh, you see, she knows everything.
And yeah, Cooper Station, you got it right because I forget the zip code. It has its own private zip code, which I never knew that happened. So you learn something new on Ru and Who.
Always.
The last Wednesday of May. I'll see you next month. Have a great Memorial Day weekend. Enjoy. You can take your white out. Take care. Bye-bye.